Okay, so here we are once again. I'm working on my lovely Ford truck. So yesterday started my truck to get going, and then I heard a big clunk and out fell my belt tensioner. So I went in and I took off the other piece that was still attached to my truck and just went and got myself a puller and tensioner that I need for this truck. And I just changed my belt in August, but hey, why not change it again just in case? Because you never know with this truck. So I'm gonna be crawling under here. I'm gonna see if I could do this without having to take off the fan shroud and all the hoses on the top. I managed to get this bit out from underneath just with a wrench. So hopefully it will be an easy fix for me, and then I can get my truck back on the road and get going. So let's take a look, see what we need to do here. It's funny when you put cardboard down when you can see where all of your oil is dripping from. All the intercooler leak and a little bit of everything else that we are not going to worry about today. I just need my truck running so I can take my kids to where they need to be and get going on this. So just gonna rub that oil in so I don't have to lay in it. I'm gonna actually wear gloves today. Let's crawl under here. And let's turn this around so I can see where I'm okay. I've checked all of the other to see if to make sure that they're all well and good. Make sure none of them are overly loose. Like all the other pulleys and all this stuff. Everything seems to be in good enough shape, so I just really want to get this truck back on the road. Grateful that it broke down at my shop and I can just get it fixed up here. So I'm going to try to get in and get this tensioner pulley in. So it will go right, if you can see in my dirty camera, we'll go right here where I took it off of. And then, yeah, let's get this thing on. Okay, so since this is a brand new belt, I've gone around and I've checked it the whole way around, and it seems that it's still good. I just got this in August, so it's only like 6 months old. I really want to be able to keep it, and plus it's already kind of sitting in the pattern that it needs to be. So to get this tensioner in, this has two little knobs there, and then they'll match up with the two little holes that are inside. How do we get in here nice and close so you guys can see what I'm doing? But there'll be two holes right in here where it attaches, so that way you get your placement correct. So I'm gonna line those up and get this bolt through and see if I can tighten this up, and then we'll just get our belt back on, because I'd love to be able to do this without taking everything off. Okay, where can I put you? Okay. Okay. There we go. Put that in there. So follow me. I hate wearing gloves. Goodness gracious. Okay. Got it. Okay, so it is 13mm wrench. Okay. I will have to torque it. I believe it's to 35. But once the bolt is in, I should be able to get the torque wrench in the socket in here. I could probably reach at it from the top. Oh, the things we do. So something was rubbing against the old tensioner. Something caused it to snap, and I don't know what that was. So it would be nice to know what was rubbing against it to make that happen. Again, you guys, I'm not a mechanic. That's okay. I'm still doing things. Okay, I think we're there. I'm gonna go get my torque wrench. I'm gonna see if I can get at it from the top, which I think I will be able to. Get that thing tightened up. Ah. Oh, should have seen how much dirt was just on my face, you guys. So much. Okay. So I think I can reach it from here. I got this lovely new torque wrench. Actually, you haven't even got to use it yet, so I know. Precise built. So that is always fun to use new tools. So I'm gonna set this bad boy to 35. 35, right there. Half-inch drive. Okay. Come on, get in here. See if I can find. I just go gadget arms. I don't want to take off any of these hoses. Get out of the way, fan. Oh! Come on. Of course. Go from the other side here. That's what I get for being lazy and not wanting to take off any of this other stuff here. Ugh. Get out of my way, belt. Get out of my way here. Okay. Okay, trying from the bottom. That was fun. Of pearl. There we go. Okay. Oh, so close. Get on there. Okay, so I've tried a few things here and I can't get this in here, so I'm gonna put an extension on this torque wrench and see if I can get behind the fan and do it that way. So we're getting it, right? Go. Okay, we did it. Okay. Okay, I have done it. I am content. with myself right now. But now to get this torque wrench out of here. I'm glad that worked. Okay, well that was fun. No blood, so that was good. Cold fingies. And now I know we're gonna have some head shakes about this, but I'm just gonna use this old belt because I think that's the best idea that I have right now. No. And the belt is already sitting exactly where it needs to be. I just have to get it over this one fully, and then we should be good. Okay. That under there. I mean, this is why smart mechanics tell me to wear gloves. I never do. Silly woman. Okay, where are you, belt? Where are you? Here. Okay, I'll have to check my diagram. Get this thing tensioned up. Get this truck on the road. Okay, so I now have this belt in its proper running order where it needs to sit. So I have, as you can see, deep into here, maybe. Come on, lighten up. I have my ratchet right there onto the tensioner, and so it's jammed on in there, and so all I have to do is put some tension on that and then pull the pin out of the tensioner, and so then hopefully it will set my belt into place, and then I can drive this home and get my borrowed truck back to my friend. Switcheroo. You jerk. There we go. Okay. Okay. There's my pin. Up goes my tensioner. And come on out, ratchet. Come on out. And my belt is tight. Okay. There we go. And my belt. Yeah, my belt is on. Okay. A little bit dirty. You guys, at least it's super sunny out right now. Maybe this took a few minutes longer than it should have, but really wasn't that bad of a fix. Yesterday when I heard a big clunk on my truck, I just, of course, thought the worst, that I was gonna have so much more work to do. I'm thankful that once this thing sheared off, that it didn't hit my radiator, didn't hit my fan. I mean, belt stops as soon as it loses tension, so but the belt didn't snap. I checked it. I went through the whole thing. I kind of ran it through to make sure that nothing seemed too bad on there. I just replaced it, so might as well save myself $90 if it looks pretty good. I'm going to get into my truck. I'm gonna start this thing up, let's cross our fingers that everything goes as it should. But that was definitely best case scenario. Didn't have to take off any hoses, didn't have to take off the fan shroud to get at everything. I mean, it was a bit of a pain, the joys of having small hands. And then some of the proper tools, but let's get this going. Make sure this runs. Okay. Here goes nothing, you guys. Gotta love the diesel on a cold day. It's actually 0 degrees today. It feels nice and balmy. Okay. Got that bad boy changed. Off we go to the races. Okay, it's pain to have to fix these little things in our vehicles, but the amount of money that this saves me from having to take it to a shop and get it fixed there, being able to do it by myself. You know, some of these things I've done before, some of these things I haven't done before. I've replaced my belts many a times, but to do the different pulleys, I haven't done that. So of course I had to look at different things and kind of have a bit of a knowledge of understanding of how it all works. And so I was able to get it done, able to get this in. I'm happy. I'm ready to move on to the next thing. Still have to change my oil, still have to replace my headlights again. It just is never ending when you have a vehicle, but especially an older one, especially a Ford. Sorry, truck. But yeah, there's still plenty of work that I get to do on this bad boy. And of course, as you guys know, my poor lonesome soul of my Viking over there still needs lots of love and attention. So I'm hoping to get on either of those if just my world stops breaking down on me so I can have some time to do all of these things. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for following along on my little crazy little world over here. I guess I'll see you guys again when the next thing breaks or when I build the next thing. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day, everybody.